ऐ मेरा शेर डेंकी वाले भरावां वास्ते वे के आंदा है कि हासे पागल ते पढ़े कोई ना ताइयों बार्डरां जोगे रह गए ते संगत दरवेश है शुरू तो साडी ताइयों डंकर बन के बह गए ते मां दियां दुआवां नाल ने साडे ताइयों डेंकी दियां मारां सह गए ओए बड़ा रब दा करम है साडे ते अज जाके यूरोप विच बह।
Hello, I'm here in Liverpool city centre on this windy, doesn't know what to do Tuesday afternoon. It looks as if it's going to rain. That's why I'm getting this video done soon as. The screenshot, very worrying, very concerning. Nearly 700,000 migrants are ready to leave Libya, heading towards Italy. And you're probably thinking, well, what's Italy got to do with us, Joe? Well, a lot, unfortunately. From Italy, they'll make their way to France. And from France, they'll make their way to here. Also, there are particularly nasty, virulent type of migrant from North Africa. They're the ones that ambushed, beat and robbed Liverpool fans of the Champions League last year in a place called Saint Denis. Champions League. Liverpool fans were, as I say, ambushed, beaten and robbed. So them sort of numbers coming into Europe is really frightening and shocking. And like I've said, most, if not all, will be making their way right across Europe to France. From France on a dinghy over to Britain. And then once they land in our country, have a guess where they'll be coming. You guessed right, Liverpool. Everywhere else is full. Not Joe Owens being an alarmist or exaggerating. The screenshot from the video, they're real and present. Scary numbers. And that's just from Libya. Right. Now, like I've said, those type of numbers heading for Britain, and no doubt our glorious city Liverpool, is truly frightening. It's shocking. Also as well, have you noticed the amount of new arrivals pouring into our city? Have you noticed the numbers decreasing? I haven't. Have you noticed the numbers stabilising? No. Have you noticed the numbers increasing? Yes. Well, exactly. And that is what is happening. The 680,000 Libyans making their way to Italy. And from Italy, I'm sure most, if not all, will make their way to France, and from France, they'll make their way to Britain. And once here, I'm sure as many as possible will be making their way to our glorious city, because everywhere else is full up, right? Everywhere is full. They've got to come here, there's nowhere else they can go. Everywhere is full. All these years we thought we could escape it and avoid it, and here we are now facing cultural change. Our glorious, lovely city and everything it stands for, everything it is, everything that's been built, all the blood and tears that's been shed for it, is now all just going to be thrown away. The inheritance, that's our children and grandchildren's, is that's just going to be squandered, given away to the new arrivals. Like I've said before, the new arrivals aren't to blame. You can't blame them coming here. It's these liberals in power. And until the liberals are kicked out of power and replaced by people who are going to put its people and country first, this will continue. I will be standing in the ward of Wavertree in the next general election, whenever that may be. People there have an option, have a chance, a choice, should I say, a choice to vote for Joe Owens. Because Wavertree is undergoing serious cultural change, without a doubt, right? That is one part of Liverpool that is going to change dramatically in the next 5 to 10 years, right? So the people of that community, or that ward constituency, they have a choice now to vote for Joe Owens, who isn't a Liberal. Joe Owens in the Houses of Parliament will shout from the rooftops, not like Ian Byrne, Refugees Welcome, MP for West Derby, or even Dan Corden. He's not a bad guy, he's got something about him you can respect, but he's still another one silent on the cultural change and new arrivals being poured into our city. They all are. They are all silent. They're going to say nothing. It's only Joe Owens that will have the guts to stand up and shout from the rooftops, because I've got to, because no one else is going to do it. And if I don't do it, our city is going to be taken from us. You can see it on a daily basis. It's not Joe Owens making it up. And the 680,000 Libyans on the way, we will soon feel our presence in our glorious city. I bring this message to the good people of Liverpool because I care, and no one else doesn't seem to be, or doesn't want to. Like I've said, Ian Byrne, Dan Corden, food banks and the right to food is it, campaigns they run, yeah, brilliant. But not only are you silent regarding the cultural change and invasion of our city, you, Ian Byrne, you're encouraging it. Refugees Welcome. I'll leave that little clip at the end. Okay, I'll get back to enjoying the sights and sounds of Liverpool city centre. Okay, thank you.
What do you think about the narrative at the moment to people crossing the channel? How do you think that we should be tackling the small boats crisis?
I'm quite simple. Refugees welcome.